Hey guys, Commissar Stalin here with part 9 of our Hearts of Iron 3 Hungarian game. So I'm gonna do a quick overview of our last couple games, and we're gonna get started. All right. So let's go to political. Um, Germany's buzzing around here like a bunch of angry bees. They've taken the Channel Islands. Britain, I don't know what Britain's doing. Um, so Germany has pretty much conquered most of Western Europe, Britain being the exception. I'm not so sure what nationalist Spain's going to do. They're kind of a wild card. So that's just about it with Germany. They're stacking up their troops here for Barbarossa. So are we. But with the Italians, we can see that they're performing quite well for themselves. They have a ton of troops buzzing around here. I don't know why. Um, I do know that they were able to claim some territory over here that the French had initially. They weren't able to secure Tunis. A little disappointing. That's because they had their troops over here. I'm pleased with this. They were able to completely crush the Egyptians, except for this province, which won't be able to do anything. Um, and they're moving down to help Ethiopia. Um, They're also pushing up into Palestine. They've taken Jerusalem. I'm just looking. Israel already has claims there. Okay, and looks like they're about to start going into. Well, they can't go into the Vichy France territory. It looks like they might be invading here. I do see some divisions, which I wanted to do that, but it'll benefit them more if they have it. Um, that's about it for Italy. They're going to continue to push in here. We had Iran on the axis, but they were defeated by the British. They are government in exile. Hopefully, Italy can get over there and free them. As far as and Germany hasn't invaded Norway yet. Forgot to say that. I don't know why they haven't, but they haven't. And Ethiopia slash Italy created a puppet state of Uganda, so they are on the axis. But it looks like since this Ethiopian soldier is retreating, or this division, it'll get taken back. That's about it for Italy. For us, so first off, we were able to get Ruthenia back from the Germans. They gave it to us. We're happy about that. Um, then we attacked Yugoslavia with some Italian help. They were able to get most of their cores, which is quite nice for them. I think we might have stolen one or two. No big deal there, though. And then we were able to. Italy issued an ultimatum, their ultimatum to Greece. Greece joined the Allies, and we were able to claim some territories there. And we got the eastern half of Greece, the Byzantine part of Greece, I guess you could say that. Um, and Italy got most of the other parts of Greece. That about does it for most of it. Um, so we're just kind of building up and waiting till Barbarossa. There's not really much more we can do. Um, Germany's influencing Romania, but they're going toward the Allies because the U.S. is influencing them. That's a big no-no. I might have to attack the Romanians now. And apparently Britain wants Andorra, and they can have them. Go ahead. So since I just realized that the Romanians are thinking about betraying us, I'm going to move my troops onto their border. Hold on. Italy wants 12 money. Screw them, dude. Uh, Out of all these countries, I like Finland the most. Okay, so most of our troops have been deployed. We're keeping some guys on the Russian border just in case they decide to, I don't know, attack earlier for some reason. Germany obviously isn't taking any troops off there because they're getting ready to bash into them. I'm surprised Germany didn't get Klaipeda or whatever. So they actually have a claim on the Russians. Um, Still surprised they haven't invaded Norway yet. I don't really know what they're doing. For England, and hopefully we'll continue to see Italy beat into Africa. So that's about it. My little status update. Oh, Japan hasn't done anything up to this point. I'll go look. Yeah, just fortifying the border. They haven't invaded the islands down here. That kind of is pissing me off a little bit, but you know what? It's not my decision. Unfortunately, our friends of Uganda have surrendered and become a British puppet. They look like they became a British puppet. They're right there. Oh, but Britain didn't free them. That's what you get for trusting the Brits. We'll just watch the little skirmishes down here. Okay, this is the first rebels of the game. Um, we need to get our guys upgraded. Well, U.S. will help you get the Romanians on your side because we're about to declare war on them. So the only reason we attacked the Romanians is because they betrayed us and we're going to the United States. They might have joined with an event. They might have joined the Axis with an event for Barbarossa, but I didn't see that happening. Bulgaria will not be harmed. Looks like Bulgaria already got their claims anyway. They're pretty much guaranteed to be on the Axis. The only two people I really want on the Axis now is Turkey and Bulgaria. And Nationalist Spain would be nice, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, The axis is pretty much set. Finland, what do you want, buddy? Oh no, sorry. I don't need 2.27. I don't need 0.27 rare materials when I'm down like 18. Finland should still be coming on the axis, right? Slowly but surely. The U.S. is annexing the, or oh my God, U.S. You should just keep your nose out of everything. They're really pissing me off. They're grinding my gears. Okay, do not lose to the British now. I mean, come on. Soviet Union is mobilizing. We should attack them before they are mobilized. Oh, we have some extra IC. Or some leadership, I meant. I ended up getting myself cut off, so pretty intelligent there. Yay, Yanan's on the axis. So we have another brother on the axis, the country of Yunnan. They have a pretty good military. They'll be able to help pound into India a bit. Influenced by Germany. Guangxi clique is being influenced by Germany. Alright. Whatever. Oh my gosh. So Italy is having their collapse and is having to pull back. They're still fighting bravely down here, but who knows anymore. Battles in Romania are going quite well. Put some in supplies. Actually, we need some in reinforcements. Okay. We're fine. Seems like this flank's getting beat back a bit. How much money am I making? Not too much. I can't believe Finland's going to frickin' join the Allies. Come on, Finland. There is one spark of hope. Oh, it's because Japan isn't even at war with any of them. Screw this crap. That'll put some pressure on them. Oh, apparently Somaliland has been formed by the Italians, so that's interesting. Pretty good pushes into Romania. The only thing I dislike is we're gonna have a big border with Russia. Cavalry small arms got completed. I'm gonna put it into officers for now, and after the war, maybe I'll reorganize it. We're burrowing into their lands. That's good. Yeah, and I'm sorry if I don't talk as much. It's in the morning. I just woke up a little while ago, so I'm sorry if I'm kind of dull compared to yesterday. Um, but I love making videos for you guys, so that's why I'm trudging on here in the morning. We're gonna see Barbarossa happen. I don't know if it's April or June, and I'm pretty sure it's June, but the more time I get, the better, because I'm not that ready for it. If it started after this war, I don't know. If Russia's able to reinforce all their stuff, I'm in trouble because they'll just like crush me. Hopefully Romania actually surrenders. Oh, another tech got completed. Industrial production. How about infantry support weapons? Oh. We got some IC freed up. There we go. Another infantry division. I like it. Just pouring on that leadership a little bit at a time. Our upgrades are getting completed. We'll start working on another ship. I'm probably only gonna have 2 destroyers, 4 transports. That's a big enough fleet for me. It's not like my fleet's supposed to beat the British or anything, but let's check how everyone else is doing. Italy's slowly receding, but oh, and they also got beat back out of here, but they're doing some work. I think the big turning point was when South Africa joined because they're bringing up some tank divisions. And I'm kind of surprised South Africa has tank divisions that early. But the good news is, because they're all focused there, Yunnan / Japan has gotten a nice push into India. Pretty much half of Burma. And we see that the Japanese are invading the islands. They invaded Guam, all that good stuff. So I was wrong when I was saying that Japan doesn't do anything. It's just because they weren't invited to the war right away. So hopefully we'll see them crushing all that good stuff. They've had a while to build up without anyone going against them. Oh, we almost got their capital surrounded. Just a couple more battles, boys. Bring them home. Look at my freaking huge air force. Yeah. That was a nice push. We're within 1 space of their capital now. Although I have a feeling we get pushed out. Yeah, it's because half our army's on the Russian border. If we had our whole army attacking, this war would probably be done now. Ah, we need a guy there. Sure, why the hell not? Okay, so we're losing a lot of rare materials. It's like our worst thing. So and our tank will be done in August. So after Barbarossa starts, we'll have one tank. Alright, honestly, can we not worry about the Russians? Can we just, honestly... Can we just go attack and crush these guys, please? The Germans will take care of the Russians. It's a dogfight, honestly. This war's been going on way longer than I estimated it to. Because they're, like, digging in. I've taken 0% of their major cities. Oh, all their major cities are against... excuse that. Excuse me. All their major cities are against the water. Bulgaria, yes! Bulgaria! Yes! Help me finish off the swine. Bulgaria joins the Axis. There's some much needed soldiers there. There's some much... Japan going into the islands. Still pushing into India easily. Just met resistance now, it looks like, and it's just an HQ. But this is like a line, like no one's gonna move. They've been sitting here for a while, so and it looks like the Italians are putting the rest of their forces down to free up Ethiopia, but they also have many soldiers moving in to help out over here. Ethiopia took Crete. I mean, not Ethiopia. Italy took Crete, and they haven't taken Cyprus yet. All we need is Turkey to be on the Axis. I don't know why they aren't coming towards the Axis, but I'm wondering why Japan isn't influencing them anymore, because they're pretty important. They haven't invaded the Philippines yet. Okay. So yep, it's all good. Alright, we're gonna see how the Bulgarians help us out here. Do I need to call them to war? Okay, if you join the Axis, you're pretty much at war, so I don't understand. Well, we'll have to wait a couple days before we can get Bulgarian help, as they just pushed me back easily. Come on, my men are supposed to be battle hardened, and they're just like cracking. You hadn't deployed your military? You didn't do your reserves? Bulgarians. The Bulgarians can have Constanta. Come on, we almost got the city. We're fighting for the city. Bulgarians are doing as I expected them to. Oh, dude, we almost had it. Like our numbers are flying up in that battle. All right, we took the city. Yay! The Romanians should surrender. Puppet state or annex them. I don't want to overextend myself. Screw this. We go hard in the paint here. So we're able to see some crude oil because Romania has some crude oil. And we're probably gonna have to keep some troops here to prevent revolts. Yugoslavia hasn't been too much of a problem, but look at that, see? Bulgaria is able to snatch up 2 IC for themselves. Everyone wins. Especially now that I have 89 IC. I'm absolutely like, that's awesome. And we have tank gun level 2. I'm not even sure when that tank's gonna get completed. And Barbarossa is about to start. Let's take a look at the rest of the world before it does start. So we have the Egyptians doing something here. I don't really know what. The line here is still holding, but I have a feeling this is going to shake it up a bit. The Italians are coming down here and pretty much wrecking the trying to wreck the British. I'm not going to say wrecking. Somaliland is doing fine, not really under any threat of danger, immediate threat of danger. Ethiopia is doing pretty well for themselves. Italy not really doing too much. They came to help me, but they didn't do anything. Now, pretty much, we're just going to fortify the border with Russia and See what happens. So I just want to take a look at the picture. Look at that, Hungary. It's big. All of like the Balkans area we own. We split it with like Italy, and then Bulgaria is on the axis, so they're fine. I really hope someone's influencing Turkey. Good. Keep that up. And Finland's kind of a lost cause. Guangxi click. Where's Guangxi click? They're not a lost cause. They could come to the Axis right now. I don't know why Germany hasn't invited them yet. So it looks like we're going to get a couple more nations on the Axis here. Siam, definitely. Over in Asia, Yunnan looking pretty big there. Pushing in. Basically just beat down Bhutan. They've taken Calcutta. All of Burma is under their control. And they're still going in. So, good job there. So they've taken these islands. And Guam from the United States. I don't see too much they've done. So, small steps, but you know what? We're getting there. I don't know. I'm not gonna try too hard here, but I kind of want to release a nation. Oh, I can't though because I wanted to release this nation, but I think Carpathia is this is their capital here, and well, the Bulgarians took it, so can't really release them anymore. Um, what do they own, Slovenia? They don't even have that. Alright, just a little chunk of land. I don't really care. They'll build their own units too, so. So we're doing pretty good actually on supplies. I'm really surprised that they yielded this much energy to us. That's really good. Tank reliability is gonna be done tomorrow. There it goes. And then I want to research engine. Yep. Well, it looks like they got pushed back one province. That's not too horribly awful. British still haven't realized the threat that this is posing to them. Probably a good thing. Japan has not invaded the Philippines yet. And Barbarossa has started. This is correct. You are seeing this. The Germans have some Soviet Union territory. So the question is, do I go to war right now? Well, that question will have to wait until next time. That answer will. I want to pull all my divisions up. And America has landed with a lot of troops in Germany. I'm afraid that we're going to have to help the Germans. They've helped us, we need to help them. This could be our downfall. But the Axis, as I always say, gotta take risks. This is one of those risks that we have to take. Hopefully we'll be able to distract them enough that our German allies will be able to push forward. Bulgaria, join the war. Bulgaria, send your troops up here. Give me some help. Jesus. Give me some help. I don't want to get wrecked. We lost the province to the Russians. No. Well, we're losing some provinces and we gained a couple provinces in there, so it's pretty much a big stalemate. It seems that the Soviets defended the south more than they did the north because we've gotten a couple more territories in the north. Well, guys, this has been part 9 of our Hearts of Iron 3 Hungarian game. I'm going to go through what happened. So, first things first, we took Greece last part. We were able to get a Byzantine part of Greece. We also invaded the Romanians since they were joining the Allies. They were pretty close, so we decided to secure our borders. And the Bulgarians made the wise decision to join the Axis. And well, what they need to do is be a little smarter and send me up some reinforcements up here so I can fight the Russians. And Germany invaded the Russians, and I saw that they were invaded over here by the U.S., and I decided that we need to help them out now or never, so we invaded the Russians here. What that also caused, and I haven't looked, is Japan to invade them, but we'll look there. In Palestine, it's kind of just a big back and forth. They got pushed back. Now it looks like they're coming forward a little bit more. And down in here in Ethiopia, they've been cut off. They're trying to regroup. But the Ethiopians aren't doing too bad for themselves. They've taken all of this British area, so that's pretty good. What else is going on? They haven't invaded Norway yet, even though they did declare war on them. Yunnan joined the Axis, and I called both them and Japan to war with the rest of the world, and they're crushing into India. Yunnan has taken all of Burma and is now diving into India, with the most significant city taken is Calcutta. For some reason, Bhutan has not yet been taken, and Nepal is about to fall. Tibet is looking to join the Axis. Tibet, Guangxi, click in Finland. Finland probably won't, since they're being influenced by the U.S. And Japan is influencing Afghanistan and Turkey. The two I want the most are Guangxi, click, because they do have quite a nice army, and Turkey, because then that secures my flank, and that's another front the Russians have to fight on. So all that good stuff. Japan has been invading islands. They've invaded Guam, this over here, and this little thing. They haven't invaded the Philippines yet, and I'm gonna look forward to see what's going on here, because they are fighting the Russians. So they're going to be attacking them. This is going to be a big war front. Hopefully they can do their job. They lost one province to the Russians. That's not a big deal. Hopefully they can at least distract them a little bit. And we're fighting over here. We've gotten 1 territory taken from us, to 3 territories, 4 territories we've taken from them. So not too bad, not too shabby for the first couple days of Barbarossa. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I didn't talk a lot. It was kind of early in the morning. I'll make sure that next time I wake myself up with some 5-hour energies. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video, comment the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.